howdy doody, and good morning to all you folks out there in Roomba land, wherever you are at. Just got back in from a great trip to the greatest city on the planet, New York City. Sorry, Angel. It was in and out quick, man. It was my cousin's engagement celebration. We had plans, like we flew in Friday and we're just going and going and going. But I'll be up there again. I'll try to get up there at least once a year. Haven't been there since COVID. Definitely a different city. You could feel it when you walk around. You could see it in certain places. And the stats are crazy, right? So I'm sitting there watching this little news show while I'm getting my bagel and lox in the morning, and it says wages down 9.1%, rents up 13.4%, and yet Midtown Manhattan is empty because nobody's going to those office buildings. You guys, these people, man, with their economics and their funny dollars and just grabbing and grabbing and grabbing, whatever. Keep at it, man. Pretty soon you won't have anything to grab anymore. Y'all live in a little hole with a big fence around you. Get out of here. Anyways, I love New York. Robert Glasper Friday night, Raisin in the Sun Saturday night at the Publix, and then Sunday night, Arturo Ferro Big Band up there at Birdland. How great. You can't get that anywhere else on the planet. I'm sorry. Any night of the week in New York, you're going to go see some of the greatest music played on the planet, especially if you love jazz like I do, if you love Latin music like I do. It's just a great place to be. Expensive as hell, so save your ducats. Get up there, get out, enjoy the music, enjoy the culture, enjoy the people. I didn't make it to the Bronx this time, but next time, Arthur Avenue for sure, because I'm going to get some of those delicious Italian sausages and make up there. Anyways, somebody asked me about this drum. Have I posted a video of it? I did a long time ago when I first got it, but I put it up on my phone now. I got the Zoom. It's going to sound a lot better. And for those of you who don't like listening to me talk, I got some advice for you. Don't listen. You don't have to. Ay! Anyways, check it out. Timbas Ismael, made by Ismael Ramos in Bayamon, Puerto Rico. This is a cedar drum. I know it's cedar because it smells like cedar, but it's a heavy cedar drum. It's very thick. I've got a comparison drum next to it, which is also a Timbas Ismael, but this drum is 13 inches by about 29, and it weighs 32 pounds. So I've got two other Ismaels. I got a 12.25, a 13.75, both made of caoba, my favorite wood, and they're actually lighter. The wood's a little bit thinner, a little bit lighter. So this is very heavy-duty cedar. It's beautiful wood. You can see some of the, I'll get a little closer and the light hits it just right. You'll see some of that. Look at that. That nice figuring there, Beautiful. Got a little bit of chatoyancy, not as much as good caoba, but it does. They're very similar woods. I think they're in the same family. And of course, they're tropical New World hardwoods, which makes them premium for making drums. Anyways, those of you who know Ismael Ramos made the Timbas Ismael. I think historically wise, he was probably one of the first guys to mass produce or to use caoba as the main wood for his drums. I know that Junior was a big Honduran mahogany guy, but I think Ismael, if I'm not mistaken, predates him in terms of making his own drums and everything. And he makes beautiful drums. They're stainless steel hardware. They're all handmade by one guy, which I really like. I really like the idea that this was a taller that he put together, that he put his blood, sweat, and tears in these instruments. And of course, they're probably featured on a lot of classic Puerto Rican recordings. All those Ismael albums and everything, all that stuff. That was probably a lot of those. And I fell in love with them when I watched the video of Pauly Mejias playing them with Charlie Sepulveda. I think that was the guy's name. There's a Latin jazz show, and he's playing three of them. They just sound awesome, dude. So I finally got a set together. Took a while to find them. They're really hard to find here in the States. They're pretty rare. This drum was refurbed by a cat up in Austin who I bought it from directly. He did a great job on it. The bands are all tight. The wood looks all great. There's no cracks. You can see that this drum was used quite a bit. There's like scar marks from, people playing palitos and stuff on it. Something you just don't do with a nice drum these days. It's got a great skin on it. And let's give a listen to it so you can hear how it sounds. sound sample, a little bit of overview on the drum. Let me roll this sucker over and get this 12-2-5 over here. It's not tuned up. This drum is not tuned at all. These are not, neither of them are tuned. I just played them, pulled them out. You can hear the tones are really nice and fat. Very good skins on them both. You know, a bit different than a lot of drums because the shaping on the Ismaels, this one has a little bit of a smaller bottom, it's more of a traditional conga shape, but you know, the big barrigonas, you know, he put really wide bottoms on them. If I pulled out the 1375 that goes along with this caoba drum over here, they were called the chacon set, that's what Dario said. This was a little bit smaller than the bigger drum. And an interesting thing he did as well too is like on the smaller drum, which is the macho, right? He put the hoop really close to the shell, to the cascara, which is smart because that's your hand, right? So as we know, you know, I talked to my mate, Roberto, for a long time about making drums when I was at his house, and he says the same thing, you know, when this is closer, you can tuck higher, get a little bit better control, and of course, no le lastima la mano. You know, it doesn't really hurt your hand because it's this part of the hand that's going to drop down and hit. So you can see a lot of clearance there, and it's really, really nice. And then on the tumba, it's a little bit further out. I don't know if he did that on purpose, but it made sense to me. So this is on this set is a 29. And then like a 30, so there's a little bit different. So you tilting your drum over, and then you have kind of a better vibe with it. This one I bought later, but it fits the set really, really well. And so really the trio is like a 12-2-5, 13, 13-7-5. Big, big drums. Give them one more real quick sound check, right? The Timbas Ismael, the cedro, beautiful drum. It's a keeper, man. I'm gonna keep on my exotics. You know, eventually things come, things go. You buy and sell, do what you like. Your money, bro. Your money. Save it, do good things with it. Hasta la vista!